Today on Growing Ambition, I am showing you the construction process of my very first YouTube studio office space. I've been working in this space for a little over a year, like a year and 1 month. I don't remember the exact date of when we finished construction here, when I moved into this office, but it really has impacted my productivity in my business, in my YouTube creation. I've worked from home since I graduated college, and that included a lot of bedrooms. In one apartment, it was basically my desk, my chair, and the end of our bed. Not leaving your bedroom to do your work for that day can be a little taxing. So this has been an incredible space for me, and we converted this from an old historic garage. So this property has this space, which is the original garage, and then they built a new garage. So this was basically just a really old, crappy, dingy, filled with stuff, but gotta see the potential there, man. Came in here, I'm like, studio. I had my office in our bedroom for a year, and then finally, we made the plunge. The construction started out basically how you would expect. People who had owned the house before slapped a bunch of random stuff up on the walls to make it seem livable, but it wasn't. So we basically just gutted the entire place. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is day 2 of construction on this old garage turned into a new studio office, basically just converting it into a living space. And this is what it looks like. I think the construction of the studio took about 2 weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks. And in that time, I got to make a ton of different decisions, you know, how many outlets we were going to add, did a little more electrical wiring to make it a more functional space, where the outlets were going to be. So that included, you know, deciding where the desk was going to be, where my charging station was going to be, all those design elements, and being able to pick out paint colors and make those decisions from scratch was a really fun opportunity because I had never been able to do that. It was always, you know, fitting my desk in somewhere, usually in the bedroom. What's going on, guys? I just wanted to give you a little update with the studio renovation. Yesterday they got all of the drywall up in the walls and the insulation into the ceiling. Today they're going to be putting the drywall up in the ceiling. Got all the wiring done yesterday. Got lots of outlets in here, pretty excited about that, so it's moving along. And then after the 2.5 weeks, we basically painted in a few days and then had to let the paint dry. I really had to work on, and I lost all of this footage. Took a ton of time lapses of cleaning and painting the floor. The floor was absolutely disgusting. It's an old garage floor filled with cracks. We filled in those cracks, cleaned it, and painted it. And that was a long part of the process. Had to let the floor dry before we could move in. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm just standing here in my newly renovated studio space. You might hear a little bit of an echo because it's totally empty in here. I just finished up the last bit of the renovation. We painted the baseboards around the trim around the floor, and now I'm gonna move in. Just setting up my GoPro so I can get a little bit of time lapse of the move. Moving in was a breeze. We just had to move my desk setup out to here and obviously set the desk up here, and figuring out where everything was gonna go, figuring out how to utilize the space, getting some decorations. Found that IKEA shelf outside of a neighbor's house. They were getting rid of it, everything moved out. We had the futon already, had the B-roll table already. So over here, eventually got these wooden shelves from a place in downtown Long Beach. The glass dry erase boards from IKEA. Eventually got an air conditioner for the summertime. So kind of built the space out slowly but surely as I discovered what my needs were gonna be. So this is my YouTube space. This has been my office, my home office as an entrepreneur for the last year, and it's been my home. I'm out here every day. If it's possible, and I know it's not going to be possible for everyone, but if it is, if you have an old space, if you have a corner of your house that can be dedicated to your process of creation, your passion, your entrepreneurial goals, whatever it is that you're pursuing, if you can find a dedicated space, I would highly recommend it. At least for me, when I come out here it cleared everything else away. And even when I was still in grad school, even when I was still in the MBA program, I didn't do my homework out here. I couldn't do my homework out here. I found that when I was out here, I was in work mode, I was in creative mode. If you have been enjoying being on this journey with me in this daily vlog, growing ambition, growing a media and tech company from the ground up, please join us on the channel. Hit subscribe, like, subscribe, do all the things. You know what to do. I'll see you tomorrow.